Hey everybody, today is Monday, July 13th, 2026, and today is day 16 of my Planting Everyday Challenge. Yesterday I got the rest of my milkweed in the ground, all my common milkweed. I think that's all the milkweed I have right now. And yeah, it's all in the ground. It rained last night. We've been in a drought all year. Probably even going into a lot of last year too. And I think it's rained almost every day the past week. So I'm happy. Timing's perfect. I've been putting things in the ground and I haven't had to chase everything all around. Like, oh, does this need water? Does that need water? All that kind of fun stuff. So what I'm doing today is I 3D printed like some cell trays and I put Zinnia in it. And Zinnia is one of my favorite annuals. They grow very well. A lot of times they'll self-seed, but they don't always self-seed enough that they'll just come back every year. I have had to buy seeds and plant them again, and that is what I'm doing today. But it is one of my favorite little annuals. It's an outstanding pollinator plant. The butterflies love it, the bees love it, everything loves Zinnia. And I've got these purple ones that are just a super intense purple that I really like. So I'm putting these over mixed in with the milkweed that I planted the past 2 days, because if they reseed themselves and pop back up, cool. If they don't, that's fine too. The milkweed will come back. So we'll flip the camera around. And this is the area that we planted in last night. Like I said, it rained. It's on the drip line here. You can clearly see where the drip line is on the ground. So I'll be sure not to plant any Zinnia right in that spot. So this is the little seed tray that I thought would be a good idea. I designed and 3D printed it. I think I made maybe eight or nine rows across either way. But the Zinnia that are in it, popped up looking outstanding. They're looking way better than the milkweed that I put in yesterday. So this method may not be a terrible way of starting seeds, but I may just take the little grids out, because I thought I would just be able to pull that up and just pull that up and pull the cells apart. But the leaves on this are now bigger than the little 1-inch squares that I had. So that's not going to work. But I'm just going to pull them out one by one and put them in the ground that way. All right, we're going to try to make this quick. I only have 9 Zinnia plants to put in the ground. Hopefully we can pull them out of my little pot here and get them in the ground and spread them out, and everybody will be happy, and I'll have some nice milkweed and some nice Zinnia over here. I still plan on clearing this little area out and a little area over here by the allspice, so I can put some other stuff over here. This is a really big and pretty one. Hopefully we can get all the roots. Hey, now that worked. All right. It's a tiny little, like a 1 by 1 inch cell tray, but all of that came up and out of there. That's cool. We'll put you over here with the little guys. All right. Maybe the rest of these bigger ones will just pull out really nice and intact like that one will. That one mostly did. We'll get all the big guys out of here first. All right, so now I'm just pulling these out, walking around, putting them in the ground. I really don't want to subject you to the little bit of talking I was doing at this point, so I figured I'd just do a little voiceover on it. They are coming out okay. The roots are okay on them, but I'm about to show you another video on why when I pull these out, I think I pulled some of the roots out with it. So here we start with this video. Hey, something super quick I just wanted to show on this last video here. I just got done putting the Zinnia in the ground, and I'm taking apart the tray that I made. So I made a tray, and it's all like, it's kind of a two-piece, the outside and the blocks on the inside. And I made the blocks so that they were kind of in the bottom of the tray, opened up a little bit to allow moisture to flow between the two. And I was wondering why in these little one cell trays the zinnia were so tall and healthy looking, and I figured out why. So let me switch the camera. But this is the bottom of it. But here you can see where so this is what you're seeing now is the bottom of it, and you can see the little gaps I made between the cells. But because those gaps were between the cells, the zinnia was allowed to root throughout the whole thing, so it could pull moisture from anywhere in there. So again, not that I will use this method in the future, but that is exactly why those zinnia and those little trays were doing so well. Well, that's it. Back to the video. Yeah, I don't think half of those are going to live. But anyway, I've learned a lesson not to do my trays like this. That was it. Day 16's done with, over with. We got some zinnia in the ground. And I freed up one more pot so I don't have to worry about watering some pot in the middle of July like it is right now. But at least it's fairly cool today. It's overcast. It's not 100 degrees at 11:30 in the morning, but give it time. It'll be 100 degrees at some point this week. But anyway, we'll see you guys tomorrow for day 17. Later on.